Hey everybody. So I wanted to take a minute and talk with you about a portion of this process that maybe we're not giving enough attention. And that is this really, really super intense death phase that we are in. I know that personally I've had fears come up that my mate is going to leave. He has shared with me that he has had fears that I'm going to leave and that he will be left alone. And it's brought about incredible conversations and deep, just heart-to-heart connection. I've also had moments to where I have thought, I don't know that I'm going to make it through this. And whether that's the physical body or if that's, am I going to be pulled from the other side? Am I going to be more beneficial over there than what I am over here? But it's this collapsing within. It is a deep death process. And I have been contacted by, people saying like, that's all they're doing. That's all they're thinking about is that they're getting ready to die. And it's not necessarily that the body's collapsing, right? That's not what this is about. This is about, we know that there are aspects within that are dying. There are timelines that are collapsing. And it is this massive phase we are in. And it's very much that we're in this space of where the caterpillar turns to goop before it is then reborn as the butterfly. We are in the becoming goop stage. Some may be in the goop stage, but I think that when you're still feeling this feeling of death, that it is that becoming goop stage. We haven't quite gotten to that space yet to where we can solidify and then become something new. And maybe what happens is we're simultaneously becoming goop while we're also becoming something new. But this phase, there can be serious feelings of, I'm gonna die. And that can be very scary. And when I have gone into my own fears, I find the inner child, I find the shadow, I find, the parts of me that are just afraid of what's next because we've never been through this stage before. And yes, we can call some of that ego, of course, absolutely. But I think it's worth noting that the fears are there. The fears are valid, and we need to give them the space that they are due. And that may mean connecting in with the inner child, connecting in with the shadow, really looking at life and understanding what is happening. We know that there are people leaving. We know this. And we're seeing it more and more. A lot of our pets are leaving. We have loved ones leaving. It is absolutely here. The phase where people are choosing which way to go. It's here. And so these fears are natural. So if you are having these thoughts of, I don't know if I'm going to make it, I am going to die, I don't want you to feel that that is abnormal. I think it's right in par with where we are. And it can be really overwhelming. So I recommend talking about it, voicing it, and just maybe even writing it down if there isn't someone that you can share this with. Because, I can share with my husband that, okay, I'm really afraid you're going to die. And then I can also share with him, I'm afraid I'm not going to make it through this. But I can't share that with my children because that would bring to them a lot of fear. So there are people you can share things with and there's people that you can't. And so if you can find someone that you can share it with, great. If you can't, write it down, get it out, get these feelings out. Because it's not that you're feeling it because something's wrong. You're feeling it because there's truth to it. There are aspects within that cannot go forward. They cannot. So we are in a massive death phase right now. And if that's what you're feeling, I understand. I understand. And I don't want you to get lost in it, get hopeless in it, because you don't need to be. See if you can get it out of your form through talking with someone, writing it down, and moving forward that way. But we are absolutely in a massive death phase. So take care and be easy on yourself.